For so long, we've been here, we've been trying to...
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another inspiring and fun-filled edition of the Springboard Hangout. The Springboard Hangout is a program that is run by the Springboard Roadshow Foundation every Thursday evening. In this particular series, we are talking about Entrepreneurship 101. This is the fourth in the series that we are doing, and the first one we looked at what kind of qualities do entrepreneurs have. Following that, we followed on with ensuring that we understand the ecosystem. Then from there, we looked at funding and said, do we even need money? Money, what is money? And this week we are looking at business plans, or as Franklin would like to call it, a business blueprint. Do we really need a blueprint for our businesses? We'll find out if that is true or otherwise. So you are indeed welcome to today's Springboard Hangout. I know that you're looking forward to seeing Franklin, and he is here, but kind of not here. He will join us on Zoom today because Franklin is doing some business for the NEIP far away, and so he's joining us by Zoom today. But today we have in the studio not people who just teach us, but people who have run the course and who have stayed the race, and they are here to tell us how they did it. And this is Delali. Delali is you would love her story. I don't want to preempt her story at all. So welcome to the Springboard Hangout. My name is Comfort. We'll go for a commercial break. When we come back, we dive right into the business blueprint for your organization. Stay tuned.
It was great seeing you today on the Springboard Hangouts. We have an opportunity for you to make some money and put into your business. If you want to win this opportunity, just do 1 minute video of your business idea or a business that you have, and tell us how the business is solving a particular problem, and how you are making money or you are going to make money from that business idea. Send it to our WhatsApp line 024 9999555. If you have any information or you want to make more inquiries about how to make the short video, you can call the same line and they will help you.
Turn around. He's on a turnaround.
Welcome back. And I'm sure you heard that advert, especially the 10,000 prize for someone who sends in a good plan. It's not even a very detailed business plan. It's just a 1 minute video of yourself. What is your business? What products are you offering? Why are you doing it? What impact you hope your products will do for your clients, and who are your target market. And that is what we'll be dealing with today. So if you have a friend who you think will benefit from this grant, this 10,000 cedi grant that will be given to one person at the end of this series, please call the person to be part. And meanwhile, you that you are joining us today, please send us a message, give us a shout out. Let's know where you are joining us from. As I said, I have in the studio Rosalind Delali Ashigboy. She is the CEO of Del Chris Africa Limited, an entrepreneur who has stayed the road, who started with 20 cedis in her purse. Let's hear Doris, Rosalind, or Delali, as you like to be called. Yeah. How did it happen? How did your enterprise begin? Your organization, so much so that you've now won several awards, which includes Product Innovation Award in 2017 and Best Graduate Enterprise Development Initiative by the Exim Bank. Yeah. How did it happen?
It all started where I think growing up, I have the zeal. I can see so many business idea coming here. I'll say, I think we can do this to help these people. I grew up, my mom was a nurse and a midwife, so we stayed in a quarters where the nurses' quarters. And then they don't sell food, then you have to go far away to go get food. And especially breakfast, we take cocoa in the morning, and I'm the last one, so I have to go all the way to that place. But we are closer to the children's ward. So I imagine how the kids cry while their mother have to walk all the way outside to get porridge for their kids. I told my mom at the age like 10, I told my mom, do you know how to prepare porridge? And he said, yes, why? I said, I want to start a business. He said, are you serious? I said, teach me. He said, okay, then go and buy. We have maize, soak it. And then she taught me how to go about it. And she helped me. And she normally goes for her morning devotion. So she'll wake up early in the morning, help me prepare the porridge whilst I sweep, do everything, wash down, and then go and sell my cocoa. By 6:30, I've packed off and I'm going back to school. And I have some teachers around my area who will always see me, but then I will not be late to school. So I think it was part of me growing up.
Okay.
I love money. I just keep the money. I don't spend it. I love seeing money.
Yeah, you love having the power that the money gives you.
At that age, you can imagine, just that's the background. When they give me feeding fee those times, I said, Mom, why won't you do a week for me? So that, by the time you realize I'm putting it into business. So I keep money all the time. And my sisters, when they return from school, they might buy me something small and take all the money from me.
But you didn't know the value of what you had.
I just want to have money. And then sometimes, so I think my first cloth that I tied as a young girl, I bought it out of what I did. My mom used it to buy.
Right. So here we have an entrepreneur, a budding entrepreneur. But how did that budding entrepreneur now become a full-fledged entrepreneur presently?
Presently, it's based on the experience and everything I was working, but I realized that I'd wanted to own my own business from the onset. So way back in school, immediately I got admission, I told my people I started intending. I wouldn't work for so long, so I wanted to learn office practices. So my friends, when we are on vacation, I've started working. And then they will come for break, when you are back from school, visiting friends. But I will go to school, I will go to the workplace, do all the things just to learn. And it has become something part of me. Every semester, when we are done, the people always want to see me. Then we grow up. When it came to where Delcris came about was when my marriage didn't work. I have a child, and I ran out of all the money, and I didn't want to stay at home and be taken care of. Even though that time, my mom and my sisters were like, we have other people around that we pay them, so don't worry, you will get back. But I'm not used to sitting at home. As I said, I see ideas always around. So I decided to I said, dakwa or jowe, that we call it in our language. I said, we can package this, because actually when I was in Accra, it's not something I normally like buying, because how it's been packaged, I don't know how they've processed it. So why don't I certify it? So my mom said, okay, I just picked maize, roasted it, and go through all the process, and then have my first production. And then I came to Accra, went to church, give it to my friends. This is it. Is that quite? Then some paid, some didn't pay. They are still owing me.
We have to multiply the interest over the years.
And they know themselves. Every year I ask them for my money. So, but then at the end of it, with the 20 Ghana cedis that I had in my difficult time, even though people didn't pay, I made 35 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
Yeah. So I realized that, meaning if those people were to pay, so I decided to take it serious. And every day, I am just in my room doing this product, day in, day out. Just come out, take care of breastfeed my baby, go back to the room, and then start doing it. And then I started asking questions. Do you like it? What don't you like about it? I started doing my survey.
Research.
Yeah, my survey about the product. Oh, it should have been this. It should have been that. That has earned me, giving me ideas to develop other products. Or because I realized somebody likes it this way. Somebody doesn't take sugar, so I have sugar free. I need to do sugar free. Somebody doesn't take maize. That was when people were actually eating according to their blood group.
Okay.
So brown rice is grown in my area. It's so good. So why don't I do the brown rice? So we have the brown rice, we have the maize, we have sugar free, we have millet. Millet too is very nutritious. Then I added it to it.
Tell me how you have incorporated young women in the area to help help with the processing of this thing.
Okay, so as my story goes, I realized that there were other women in my community with similar problem.
Okay.
Some, I always say that some they have one child and then they have another, and our place, it's like an insult. Like, this woman has 3 kids with 3 men. It's not actually their will to do that. But once they have one, they wanted to fend for that, they end up having the second one because they wanted the other man to help them. But then, so I saw myself in their situation, but what made me to overcome it, I should help them. So they come and said, oh, this woman has kids. I have interest with people who have kids and couldn't take care of their themselves and their children. So this woman has kids and she's been selling water during the rainy season. They hardly eat. I said, come. They are also interested to come. They come in, and then once we cook in the house, we all eat. We have our breakfast, we start working. Then in the afternoon, we have our lunch. Even late so they were so relaxed that we can work even up to 7, 8 p.m.
Let's now go to Franklin, who will give us the nitty-gritties about how we can get our business plan successfully implemented. Franklin, joining us on Zoom. Most welcome today, Franklin.
Thank you, Comfort.
Fantastic.
It's great listening to Delali, and I want to tell our viewers that Delali is one of the products of NEIP.
Oh wow! I see. Yeah. I see. Yeah. So Delali, did you practice their business plan?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So then Delali would kind of authenticate what you say to us today. Yes. Okay. So then, you tell us, what is a business blueprint?
When you have a beautiful idea such as Delali's own, discovering this from your community, from your mother, it comes to a point that after all that we have learned over the weeks, how do I then position myself that I can be able to attract good investment? I can be able to put this product into a very good working frame for people to know what I have. And that means that my business now should get out of the mind and be able to now wear shoes to walk. Okay, that's why we need to have a guideline, a map. When you're going somewhere, you need a map to guide you. So once your business idea has come out, you have put all the flesh through. You need a map to guide you to be able to know where you go, where you stop, where do you pass, and so the business plan becomes your road map. That guides you to be able to ensure that at every point in time, you know what you are about. You don't do things afterthought. When you have a business plan at every point, so from time to time, you review, am I on track? If I'm not on track, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? What should I continue? And because the business is in your mind, a third party needs to know. And one of the ways a third party will get to know what you have is through your business plan. These days, it is difficult, to pen down. If I tell the lady, the lady has been writing a lot of business plans, taking some to Exim Bank, NEIB, and all the funding agencies. Because for you to convince somebody to put money into your business, they want to see your blueprint. They want to see what is guiding you. They want to see the principles behind your business. What is your marketing plan? Whom are you selling to? And if you do the projection, what are your numbers like? Are you making profit? If you are not making profit in the first year, when do you think you can break even or make profit? All these things should be on paper to show somebody so that I can have confidence that, okay, what I'm seeing, it makes sense. So let me put money in this particular idea. So that is all about a business plan, which is a guide, a roadmap for every businessman. But today, I want us to look at, to write a 30-page business plan. Most of us do not have the time.
Oh, 30 page there. Why do we want to write a 30 page? Why are you doing that to us? Can't we do a business plan in 3 pages?
Yes, so now
we can.
You can reduce it to 1 sheet.
Thank you very much. Please, let's reduce it to 1 sheet. Okay, so let's go.
Now, business plan is done in 1 sheet of paper.
Thank you.
Okay, and it makes it, and we call it the business model canvas.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The business model canvas.
Okay.
It's simplified that when I take a look at it, it tells me exactly like we are going to use the Lali's products.
Yeah.
Okay, as an example.
Yeah.
As a case study.
Yeah.
For us to be able to fill a business model canvas. The business model canvas is a sheet of paper with just 9 building blocks.
Okay. So what's the first one?
So the first one we call the customer segments.
The customer segments. Okay.
Yes, the reason why we bring the client or the customer first is that when you're able to know whom you are designing a product for, you are in business.
Yeah. So if you don't know your customer, you're saying that, so if I don't know my customer, I'm not in business. Is that what you're saying?
You're not in business.
Delali, do you agree?
Very much.
Why?
As I said, with first I got people. Everybody just stated, my customers tell me what they want.
Okay.
I'm not going to eat it myself.
Okay.
So it's their product.
Okay.
One said, I love pepper. The other said, I don't like pepper. So how I want their money.
Okay.
So they were my first focus.
Okay.
So even doing varieties were because of my customers. So
Okay.
you have to identify your customers,
Yeah.
what they want. Once you have identified your customers, you now know you are getting
somewhere.
Yeah.
Right. So our customer is very key, and Delali has.
So customer is very key.
Yeah.
So you identify your customer, then now I've identified my customer. What do they want?
What do they
And
want?
that becomes what we call your value proposition.
Okay. Okay. So
now
for instance, they want
tell us
pepper.
your
They don't
value
want pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go on.
So that Chris will let us know her value proposition. She wanted to produce, this product. That one is a common product.
Yeah.
So her value proposition was to repackage a common product to meet a certain class of customers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because sometimes when you see the dakwa on the streets, but the way they got it, one time somebody told me that, so I'm gonna put dakwa now. So when you say certain things, people don't want to eat it.
Yeah.
And that's not the case. So she made a value proposition to repackage it and to reproduce it in a way that meets even international standards.
Yeah.
To meet the client that she has identified, the market she has identified.
Fantastic.
Then,
Okay.
Once I know what I'm going to give to these people, the third question I have to ask myself is the third building block. So we are writing the business plan. So number one on the sheet, I don't know if the technical
Customer.
The sheet. So the customer. Number two, your value
Proposition.
So value proposition. It means what are you offering?
Yeah.
To the market.
Yeah.
The third one will say your revenue stream.
Revenue
To
stream.
the market.
Okay.
Yes, revenue stream. Are you going to make money?
Yeah.
And if you are going to make money, in what way are you making money? So in the case of Delchris, how are you making money from Dakwa?
Yeah.
Delchris, how are you making money from Dakwa? Can you share quickly?
Yeah, when I sell to my customers, they appreciate because I know the value they have put on it, and then they have met their taste. They are willing to pay the amount I offer, and my revenue, it's part of the cost, and then my markup or my profit.
Okay.
So this is my my revenue stream. So where I am getting my money from is from the my product, where it includes my my cost of production, my profits, and all the overheads.
Okay, and all the overheads,
Yes.
including electricity, including
Everything.
maybe gas and so on and so forth. All the ingredients that you use.
I use.
And
The
then your
logistics.
transport.
Exactly, logistics.
Okay. All right. So yes. So
Perfectly.
yeah.
So Delchris is making money from selling her products to the market and to her clients.
Yeah.
And that is your revenue stream. If a business does not have a revenue generating stream, you are in a charity business.
Guys, they say if your business does not have a revenue stream, you're in a charity business. Charity is also not bad, but if you're in business to make profit, then you must make sure that you're making some money, you're making some sales. Right. Okay, so we have our revenue streams. Okay.
So then we look at the fourth one. So the first one we have looked at the customer, the second one we look at your value proposition, the third one we have looked at your revenue stream. The fourth one is your channels.
Yeah.
When we say channels,
Yeah.
now you know your clients, you know what you are offering them, and
Yeah.
you're going to make money from them. So how are you going to deliver to them?
Okay. So you're talking about channels of distribution.
Yes, channels of
How do I
distribution.
make
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we have two ways: channels of distribution and also channels of communication.
Okay.
In terms of promoting your products as
Okay.
well.
Okay.
So
So
the
marketing
two ways,
as well.
How are you going to get yes, all the two are important.
Okay.
How are you going to communicate around it for
Right.
them to hear about it, and how are you going to deliver your product to get to the customer?
So in your case, how do you deliver your products to your customer?
Okay,
Your
so
customer?
the first time I was telling you a story where I used to work, I sent my product there where they try it. First we do testing. They tried how they sampled it, they like it, some do recommendation to their friends. We go for events, we church, when we go to church, we sell it at church. And gradually people say, I want to take it to my office from church. They also took it to their office. And so we have our marketing was word of mouth from the beginning.
Okay.
We didn't do direct adverts like cost adverts, but when you are coming, when you are bringing a customer, we try to give you something. Where so the person wants to buy 10, we'll give it at this price, but this is how much is, so you earn something, so the person is motivated to bring more customers. So our channels were just using small marketing strategy, sampling, giving promotions, doing customers appreciation, and all that. So
okay. Franklin.
Great. Yes. So for and the Lally is perfectly following a good business model, because when you are a startup, when you are a small early stage business like the Lally, you don't go advertising on radio and television. Otherwise, you kill your business model.
You mean you go under quickly?
Yes. So that is the best approach at the early stages.
Okay.
Word of mouth.
Yeah.
Referrals, giving small souvenirs here and there, and to be able to sampling. All these are means of reaching out to your customers.
Okay.
Then when you are growing, as you grow, you'll find now technology has even enhanced ways of doing things. You can use the social media. You can sit at your home
It's really helped.
with a beautiful flyer. You can use WhatsApp. You can use your Twitter, Instagram. You can use your Facebook page to be able to now, as a means of communication, a channel to reach out to your customers. And I can tell you, those who are in the home improvement business, in real estate, now they are really using Facebook to reach out to many of their targeted customers.
Fantastic.
So that is key.
Okay.
Now, so the fifth one is what we call customer relationship.
Yeah.
How do you maintain your customers?
Okay.
That is the key.
Yeah. So in our part, as I said, appreciation. Now you've become a customer. The next time you bring somebody, he said, "Oh, last time I bought it from you, and then a friend took it, and he said, oh, really? Then this is the one you gave to your friend." So we try to keep a relationship for those who do repeat buying, and then they refer to us. We started giving them some bonuses. Some might not. It's not everybody who even appreciate. They just love what you are doing, and they are really willing to do. So we keep a relationship, and then they said, "Okay, I have." Give me the flyer, as he said. I'll send them flyers, and they also send to their friends.
Okay.
And so we have become, and somebody said, my company is Del Chris Africa. Oh, my name is Chris. I said, you are a shareholder, so you have to start selling. My name is Delali. Then you have to. So I start imposing, giving shares to people left and right. Whilst
These are virtual shares, not actual shares.
Yeah, so they feel so confident, and then the moment when somebody calls us and they say, "Oh, so where did you get it?" He said, "A friend." What's the name? The next time, sometimes we can even pick the contact from the person coming to buy, and we appreciate you. Just a call, and then when you call us, with time we save your contact. We have customers that we haven't met face to face before, but when we are chatting now, you think we are friends or sisters. They always call. We keep that kind of relationship,
very tight.
So
relationship with your
now
clients.
You even ask questions. When they call you, how are you feeling? How was it? How we take feedback, so they become. And one person told me that, it's been a long time I've been patronizing you, but I see that anytime I make contribution, the next time you come, you make effects on the product. So the person feels like they are part, but to me, they are my interest. So whatever they tell me, I take it in good faith. I'd do it. If I can, I try to do it. So I keep relationship, and up till now, from all the time we started, some are old customers, some are still with us, majority, and that is what has gotten us thus far.
Wow. That's indeed great customer relationship. And I wish entrepreneurs would understand the key role our customers play in our organizations, because sometimes the way customers are treated, you would actually think the customer, in fact, the service provider is doing you a favor for providing the service or the product to you. Anyway, at this particular point, we will pause for our game changer from Jojo Okran. When we do come back, we'll continue this very, very interesting discussion about our business blueprint. My name is Comfort Okran, and we have in the studios today Franklin and Delali. Please don't go anywhere. Call your friends to be part of this interesting conversation.
Telfa isn't global, it's intergalactic. This declaration by playwright Jeremy Harris won't shock anyone familiar with the fashion brand from Queens. In the last 3 years, Telfa's iconic TC logo has been everywhere. Its shopping bags are adored by celebs including Oprah, Lil Nas X, and Solange. But how did Telfa Clemens go from selling t-shirts on the sidewalk to creating an award-winning multi-million-dollar brand? How did Telfa become intergalactic? Today, our game changer is inclusivity. The world of high fashion is often defined by exclusivity, with rich, white, and stick-thin being the norm, and everyone else seen as other. Telfa Clemens didn't see himself represented there, so he swore to create his own world of fashion. Telfa's world looks like affordable bags, genderless clothes, and broken rules. And guess what? People love it. By building a truly inclusive brand, Telfa created the one thing high fashion struggles to replicate: a community. So it's no surprise that in a year where profits in the fashion industry were projected to drop by 90%, Telfa's collection sold out in 15 seconds flat. As we create, it can be tempting to only focus on people who are in the majority or who we can directly relate to. But Telfa shows us that a different, more inclusive path is possible and even profitable. This path shines through in their slogan: "It's not for you, it's for everyone." This has been the Game Changer with Jojo Okran. Have a phenomenal week.
He's a return around.
Welcome back. Welcome back from our Game Changer break. And inclusivity sounded quite interesting considering the customer segmentation we're talking about just before we went on the break. Franklin, what do you think about it?
Yeah, you can't build a business and only target your family or your church members.
No, you can't. Indeed.
You know, the Lali started from a small point, using her church as a point of contact. But in her mind, she has the whole country in mind. So, yes, you build, you start from a point, but you have a bigger community you are building in mind to reach out to. And that is important for us to be very inclusive in building and developing a business idea and really putting things in order. So this is how we grow. This is how we expand. If you have that kind of inclusivity, your product comes in and you know where they are going. You know people who are going to be able to consume your product or service.
Fantastic.
And that is something that every entrepreneur must bear in mind to ensure that you are inclusive. Don't be gender biased, don't be ethnic biased, but make sure that whatever you do has a way of reaching out to many people.
To the relevant people. Indeed. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Just a quick one. Jerry, great to see you today. Very, very interesting to have you tonight. And you're saying that great show, very inspiring and instructive. And Dinah, you're saying, Dinah, what's up? Share, let us know what the represents, because this is very, very loaded. What happened? And then Minister Jesse Thompson, you say this is very powerful. Thank you very much. And if you're watching us tonight and you have any questions, I'd encourage you to drop your questions so that we can ask either Delali or Franklin. But Franklin, before we went on the Game Changer break, we had just finished the customer segment, and then we're going to the next segment, which looks at what?
Number 6 looks at key resources.
Key resources. Fantastic.
Yes. What key resources do you need to ensure that your business really run and thrive?
Okay.
Okay. So when I take a look at your business plan, when I see the business model come, the one sheet, and I see your key resources, is most often the mistake people make. You go and tell your uncle, I need 10,000 cedis or 5,000 cedis to start this my salon. Your uncle looks at you and looks at his pocket, and that's the money in his bank account does not even reach up to 5, but you alone want 5,000. So you don't go asking for money. Go asking for resources. And that's most of the mistakes entrepreneurs make. So you go, oh, uncle, I'm setting up a salon. I need some resources for my business. And your uncle says, what kind of resources? Oh, I will need rollers. I will need a hair dryer. It's easier for your uncle to purchase a hair dryer than for you to ask him for 5,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay. So Delali, when we were chatting earlier, you talked about how you dealt with a particular resource, that you raw material resource. How did you deal with that that particular resource that you needed?
I went back as in my input where I'm going to get my raw materials from.
Yeah.
So I knew they were farming it. I have a standard. I couldn't do it directly, so I went to the farmers and teach them how to farm it. was part of the farming process, and then I bought it from them. Now we have developed relationships. So even when you bring the product, if I don't have money, you still feel very okay to give me the product, and then you know definitely the Lali will pay you. I knew that I needed this, as he was saying, the idea from the onset was an export idea. That was what but then the response that people gave me,
response.
Yeah, that made me to realize, oh, there's market here. So meanwhile, I started only with 20 Ghana cedis, but I used my own small pot to start it. I have a pot, so it was one of it. Now I need the packaging material. I got it. I knew that my uncle has a car, and then I didn't have money to go to Accra, so I scheduled my going to Accra with he's going to buy his goods. He drives empty, so I joined it. So transportation was taken care of. I joined, and then I get to Accra. I didn't pay for that, but I valued it. So these are the resources I knew I need. Vehicle to do distribution, I need machineries, I need a particular machinery, specific ones, this and that. And I was getting it from other people, or I knew how urgency or how scale of preference. So I know what I need first and what I need second. So anytime, even the money that we get and we do plowback, we use it to buy the things we are most in need of.
For the particular business. Fantastic.
I
really loved when she told me that she had done backward integration, but not that she is doing it herself, but she has worked or collaborated with her suppliers to ensure that they bring her resources at the prime level that she requires for her business. So I think that will lead us to key activities that we have to incorporate in our plan, doesn't it?
Fantastic. Yes, the key activities.
Yeah.
So in the food business plan, we call it the operational activities.
Yes.
But so the key what do you need to do to be able to ensure that the business will run? So what are the key activities that you need to do? So I'm sure that Chris has some key activities that she planned, and she's still working on some of them.
Yeah.
How she'll be able to get the business really running.
Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so we have, I think, just 3 more to go. What can we run?
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what key partners. Okay, quickly, key partners. Which partners do you need to ensure that your business really survives?
Yeah.
For Delcris, Food and Drugs Authority is key. Delcris, Delali.
Yeah.
How easy or difficult was it working with food and drugs?
It was. I think my partners, I knew I needed a food certification from Food and Drugs Board. Raising the money was a challenge, but I knew MBSSI then was in operation. Now Ghana Enterprise Association. So they were also one of my partners. Because I am small, I know I needed media. I use the social media. I knew of Eisen Bank that I can get some funding from them. So I write to them that this is what I needed to. So my partners, I knew I need to get. There are a number of them because it's farming, I need input from input sellers, my suppliers. So all these people, I identify the people I feel comfortable working with, knowing that at the end we don't have enough money, and then we are not going to. If I have to bring my business plan for you to give me money, I have to prove some things to you, not just bring an idea and tell you how marvelous I can get it. But so we were doing it gradually. So as I told you, the first one with 20 cedis, we got 35 cedis. So you know that this lady, and this is how I have done it. These are the people I need to consult. I wanted to do export. So I get export promotion to register with them. And it kept on. I have a series of partners that I needed, government as well. Any regulations that will come up that will affect my business. Whether that time, that was when they started doing made in Ghana advert. They started, and our former president Kufuor was talking about made in Ghana. So I realized that there were policies, and not forgetting almighty NEIP when they came in as well. They were my partners. I knew that they were youth concerned, youth focused, and then agribusiness focused. So I got people, because I know the industry I am operating in, I got all those people. Food, when you go to Ministry of Agri, in my area, and here, few, they know about us because we are dealing in agriculture inputs, and so these are our partners. We listed them, and we always have some good relationship with them. Getting FDA wasn't easy, but it went through. We got our FDA because when I went there, I have to walk severally, and they couldn't give me parameters, because they said that was the first time somebody was bringing this product for certification. So I decided to run normal analysis on my product myself. Then I thought of now going to Standard Board. Standard Board has standard for granite paste. They have standard for corn flour. So they put in, we sat down, and then they put in the standards they have for all my ingredients, and now develop a parameter on which they can evaluate to get whether it's of good standard. It took some time, but at the end, I got my FDA my product certified by FDA.
That is someone really, really inspiring entrepreneur, Delali. And for those of us listening tonight, I think Delali should be a great inspiration to us, or a guide point, because here you are, somebody who is finding out information. And if you remember, in our first episode, we talked about the need that as an entrepreneur, you need to find out what information there is there in the ecosystem. We also talked about networking. You couldn't have done it to those various institutions without having the particular networks in place, or relying on who you know to help you, or to show you what kind of ropes you must climb. I mean, Delali, we brought you here for the business plan, but honestly, you have given us far more than I had even expected. And by the way, those of you who are on the Springboard mentoring platform, you know Delali is our mentor for the entrepreneurship group, and she is one phenomenal person there. So, Delali, the Springboard Roadshow Foundation want to thank you as well for mentoring our young people, because you teach them the practical side of entrepreneurship, not just the book. Even though Franklin has his organization, your story really teaches them tenacity and perseverance, and ensuring that where the road seems long, if they keep at it a little at a time, they'll be able to make it. Thank you. Thank you for being here today.
For the opportunity.
Eric Otri, you're saying resourceful program, and then you also say, wow. Thank you very much, Eric, for joining us tonight. So we continue, Franklin.
Yes, so I think we have the last pillar.
Yes, the last pillar.
The cost structure. Mm-hmm. You see, so the key resources that you listed, like the things you need, the Lali needed some key resources for a business.
Yeah.
So all those key resources, now you cost them. And that comes to the cost structure. So let's say the Lali will need an oven that will be using to fry the maize or the wheat or the rice. She will need the pans, she will need the packaging material, and all the things that she will need. She needs to be able to cost them. So that at a glance, I see how much exactly the resources that the entrepreneur will need, how much it's going to cost. So this gives me an overview of the business. I know your customer. I know what you are offering them. I know you are going to make money. I know how you relate with your customers to keep them. I know the channels through which you are able to deliver your goods and services and also promote your product. I know the various key resources that you need. I know the key activities you are putting in place to ensure that the business is accomplished. I have seen your key partners and I know how much you need. Your business plan is ready.
It is ready indeed. And we really appreciate that. So then we've been able to draw out our business plan, and we've also looked at how practical that is. Now, when you drew your business plan, Delali, what did you do with it? I think it's one thing drawing it. What do you do with it?
Yeah.
It gives me a very clear picture what really I need at what time.
Okay.
And then, as I was saying, that I now have my things scale of preference.
Yeah.
With urgencies, because you might be. I was working with limited resources, and then so it gave me a broader picture where I want the product to get to. Am I there? So as I ask the current where I am currently, where I want to get to, and who to help me in funding it. Who do I communicate with? I look through my partners. I know NEIP is there, and then they helped me. I knew I have to go to the bank, of which, because I am young, I think bank was out of my way. That was a personal decision for my business.
Yeah.
Knowing myself, I didn't want to go to the bank. I knew exactly when I get the money, what do I use it for? If in case I ask for 100,000 and NEIP give me 10,000, what do I use it for that will be beneficiary to the business?
Yeah.
Because this business canvas have a clear picture. As simple as it is, you can have it in your pocket. So in your, even when you sleep, and then they wake you up, I have 10,000 for you. What do you need? I know I need a frying pan before I'll tell you, do adverts for me. I wouldn't use the 10,000 to go and to run an advert when the product is not there.
Fantastic.
This gives you a clear picture, and then it's easy to absorb. It's easy for you to communicate whoever you are talking to at what point. When now everybody is busy and I need additional money from Ms. Franklin, I could just tell him that I need money for this, and then I know what, and then he himself would be happy. I wouldn't disappoint myself and him. But it will make you or get you on point all the time.
Okay, so talking about additional resource, Franklin has, or let me say NEIP has a 10,000 CD prize for one winner on this program. Let's take a listen to it. Technical.
It was great seeing you today on the Springboard Hangout. We have an opportunity for you to make some money and put into your business. If you want to win this opportunity, just do one video of your business idea or a business that you have and tell us how the business is solving a particular problem, and how you are making money or you are going to make money from that business idea. Send it to our WhatsApp line 024 9999555. If you have any information or you want to make more inquiries about how to make the short video, you can call the same line and they will help you.
Indeed, you have learned how you can make the 10,000 prize. And when I told Delali that she doesn't qualify, she said, why did I take her out? Delali is out of the running. So the road is free for you. Yes. Please send in your 1 minute video. Yes, you're saying something, Franklin.
Delali is out.
Yes.
Now,
Exactly. So Delali.
Yes, I would.
Jerry is asking, Delali, keep up the good work. Where in Accra can we get your products to buy?
Okay, we are in Melcom's.
Yeah,
All the Melcom shops. We have our products in there.
Okay.
Yeah, currently they have stock of it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is Del Chris. In case you want to purchase the lollies, Zoe, which I kept eating through, and I didn't invite. Oh, I'm so sorry. I invited digitally to enjoy the this thing with that. Promise also says that keep up the good work. And Kenneth Ejiri, you are saying that awesome tool, the business model canvas. And Alfred Ninson says that awesome program. Thank you very much for those beautiful comments. And so we've almost come to the end of another insightful session. I want to say that this Sunday, don't miss Albert's Springboard Virtual University at 7 o'clock on Joy FM. It's going to look as well as on Facebook and on YouTube. We're going to have a very intense look at the engine room with the one and only my sister Anita Eskin. You have to watch it because it is one of a kind that you cannot miss. So thank you, and I hope you would watch it. Also, don't miss a repeat of this broadcast on Sunday as well at 5 p.m. on eTV. It's going to be awesome. And before we run out, I'd like to ask Franklin, what are your final words for us tonight?
All right, so as they heard from the Lali didn't have to know anybody from all the areas of seeking support for your business. People think that I must know somebody there. I never knew the Lali. She took both steps, she applied for our funding, and she went through.
Yeah.
So take the both steps, make sure that you have a simple business plan. Don't go to somebody to charge you to write a 40-page business plan that nobody will read. Have a simple business model canvas, carry it in your purse, in your pockets, and show to anyone you come across. And I can tell you, you'll have value for your business.
Fantastic. Delali, your final words for us tonight.
Rightly, as he said, you don't need to know people before your business thrives. It's not always you need money to start business. You need other starting point. I always tell people that everybody says you need money, but I think that you need more than money when you want to start your business. You have great ideas, sample it. Whatever dream you have, don't think when you have the dream, you had good goosebumps. So when you are narrating it to me, I should also have it. First, I wasn't in the dream with you. You had it. So prove to me that this is how I wanted it. If I had come to you, mommy, that I have Dakwa, I have Joey, and I'm going to package it, so it wouldn't. Don't expect me. I don't expect you to wow. Don't bring your idea and think that people that even you saw in your dream helping you would wow in physical. Start house, no matter how small it is. This business, if my product one is even 3 cedis now, know that my starting capital was 20 Ghana cedis. And I didn't know all the places that I've been through, I've been to and got support. I applied in Volta region and I even got access my fund there before I met Franklin. They didn't know me. Nobody knows me. So you just believe in yourself, and whatever I believe in, whatever belief you have, it's the supernatural. If you are a Muslim, pray about whatever you are doing. I added Christ to it, and that is why the ideas are so clear to me. That is my belief. So whatever you believe in, add it to your ideas, and then it will take you, you'll go far. Thank you.
Whatever you believe in, add it to your ideas and you would go far. And that summarizes our business plan or our business model canvas for this evening's Entrepreneur 101 session. We have been privileged to have Franklin and Delali joining us, and I know you have enjoyed it as much as I did. I was blessed, I was challenged, and most importantly, I had a beautiful bar of Zoe to keep myself company in the studios. Until we come away again, cheers, join me, and let's ensure that the businesses that we think about, we dream about, they can come to fruition because we go one step after the other. God bless you. Have a fantastic week, and we shall meet again next week, Thursday, same time. Don't go anywhere. Bye.